Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Marta and I'm so happy to have you here. For today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this look, and I promise you guys, it's so fast and easy to do. I really hope this tutorial helps you guys, especially if you're a beginner, because I did this tutorial especially for you. So I hope it helps you and I hope you like the completed look. Before we get started, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you won't miss any of my videos, and give me a big thumbs up, please, if you do like this look. And now let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to take my concealer from Rimmel Stay Matte and my Real Techniques detailer brush to clean the bottom of my eyebrows. You can totally skip this step if you don't normally do this. I like to do this so my eyebrows can look nice and clean, or sometimes I just do it because I want my brow bone to look a shade lighter. Plus, I also use this concealer as a primer for my eyeshadow, so I will also apply this on my eyelid with my finger, blend it out with my finger, blend it out really nice if you don't have a sponge. And using a concealer is going to help your eyelid look even, just one shade all the way up to the brow bone. That way the eyeshadows, the tones of the eyeshadows can also look even. Once I have the concealer nice and blended, I'm going to set that with my Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder and a fluffy brush. This one's from Profusion. You can also use a translucent powder or a matte eyeshadow that's the same shade as your skin tone, or one shade lighter. You don't want it to be too light or too dark, but you have those three options to use to set the concealer, and this will help a lot, especially if you're a beginner. It'll help to blend out the eyeshadows a lot faster and better and easier, especially if you're using dark eyeshadows. You want to set the concealer, and you want to do it first in tapping motions. Once everything is nice and set, you can just swipe away the excess powder. After I set the concealer, I'm going to grab my eyeshadow palette. This one's from LA Girl Fierce and Wild. I'm going to grab this eyeshadow with this little sponge. This is a brush that comes in the Rimmel eyeshadow palette. You can use a flat brush, but before I apply the eyeshadow, I want to wet it with my Rimmel Stay Matte setting spray. You can also do this with water. It'll work exactly the same. You just want it to be a little bit wet, not too much. And this is so the eyeshadow can stand out, and so a lot of the product can apply to your eyelid, because if you just apply it like that on top of the concealer, not a lot of the product is going to stick and it's not going to stand out. So I really recommend you do this. And they actually sell these little sponges separately. It's like $1, and I recommend them because they really do apply the shimmery eyeshadows really nice. So I'm going to apply it on my eyelid, and once it's on my eyelid, to blend it out above my crease, I use the same little sponge. I just make sure I don't have a lot of the product on the sponge, and I lightly go over the edges where I want the eyeshadow to be nice and blended. Then, using the same little brush, but the other side of the brush, I'm going to grab this brown eyeshadow and apply it on my outer corner of the eyelid. I'm just going to tap it there, just a small amount, and then take the excess powder off from the brush and start blending it out. Again, you want to do it lightly. I want it nice and blended out all over, above my crease, on the center of my eyelid, and the outer corner. And to do this, you want to use a very small brush, because since it's just the outer corner that I want to be dark, if I use a big brush, then it's going to go pretty much all over, especially when I start to blend it out. So I like using a small brush. And then I do want to make the eyeshadow a little bit darker, so I'm going to do the same thing, apply it on the outer corner. You don't want to apply it where the eyeshadow is already looking nice and blended, even though you do want to move the eyeshadow, or want the eyeshadow to move a little bit higher. You don't want to apply it there. You apply it lower and then slowly start blending it out a little bit higher where you want it. That's very important, because if you apply it where it's already blended out, or where you want the eyeshadow to look blended, if you apply it right there and start blending it out, then the eyeshadow is going to move higher than that. And that's a mistake I did when I started doing my makeup, so that's like a good tip I have for you. Then I'm going to grab this purple eyeshadow for my lower lash line, and for this you also want to use a small brush, especially if you're going to apply dark eyeshadows, because you want to apply this first as close to the lash line as you can, and then you blend it out a little bit lower. And right here too, I'm just going to keep applying the eyeshadow to make the shade a little bit deeper. And for the waterline, if you don't have an eyeliner of the color that you want, you can do this by using the little sponge that I used earlier or a Q-tip. Grab a little bit of the eyeshadow in any color you want and just apply it on the waterline. And it looks pretty good. I always like to do this when I don't have an eyeliner of the color that I want, but like I said, don't apply a lot because then it's going to go inside your eye and you don't want that. And as for the eyeshadows, I'm going to grab this shimmery purple shadow with the Real Techniques detailer brush. Just use any small brush. It can be flat or any small pencil brush and just apply it on the inner corner. You can also wet it if you want the shimmer eyeshadow to stand out. If the eyeshadow you're applying doesn't have a lot of pigmentation, wetting it a little bit is going to help a lot. And for the eyelashes, I'm going to apply these. These are from Profusion. These are probably like the easiest eyelashes to apply. They're so flexible and they're very simple and nothing dramatic. These are like the perfect eyelashes for beginners. And the last step is to apply mascara to the lower lashes. I'm going to apply the Maybelline, the Colossal Volume Express Mascara. And that will complete this look. Let me know in the comments below what you think and tell me if you would wear this for any occasion. This is so easy. I really hope this tutorial helped you. And also let me know what other videos you'd like to see in my channel. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you did like this look and share this video with your friends and your family. I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye!